There's only, what, 8 Blood Moon effects?
You know, especially when you
that I know of.
when you have shots that look like they
But
should be
I
right
feel
on
like
point, and they just
they're pretty. It seems like I imagine it'll be pretty good against Jund here.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Especially if he's, like, ramping them out with Simian Spirit Guides.
Oh my god, please.
Please, for all that's holy here.
Whoa, that's a lot of Kyosuke.
Yeah.
All the Kyosuke. Bringing the low rolls and the box
Dice
cards.
have been kind to me tonight. 3 for 3.
So, just going by deck names, I'm pretty sure this heavily favors Kyosuke.
Yeah.
Have no idea what's in his deck, but seems good. Well, I see 1 Blood Moon.
Yep. I
Can
see
we get
some planes and some
bird?
birds. A gorge.
I'm wanting to know what Blood Moons 9 through 12 are.
Honest. Well, at least we're gonna probably see a turn 2 one here.
Is it choke or something? Like,
Maybe, but it seems pretty poor against like a decent amount of the format because there's not that many. There's not too many blue decks.
yeah,
Maybe here would be like semi okay, but
Because-
like if you know you're playing like it's like one of the many Jund players here, you're just like,
What-
well, I'm de-sideboarding.
what other like Blood Moon effects are there? It's choke.
Well, there's
No,
Eldritch
the
Evolution.
Okay, so it's evolution into Blood Moon. Because you get the
It's 3 mana.
Magus.
Is it 3 mana?
Well, you Eldritch Evolution the bird into Magus of the Moon
no, but
on 3.
is it 3 mana?
Yeah.
That's what I was curious.
Okay, so I get it. I'm actually in full support of this. This is awesome. And you know what else he can play? Sigarda.
Sidgarda's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, seems fine.
Yeah. Jason taking away the Blood Moon takes a lot of the power behind this deck, though.
No,
also
because
saw
he still has
birds.
evolution and
I
bird.
saw a bolt in Jason's hand
Oh,
also.
okay.
And then like having a Jund player not having removal on turn 2 with 2 mana open. It's pretty slim to none.
He also has the Scoos in hand, so
Yeah. Scoos can find it, but at least he doesn't have to worry about any remands or anything.
yeah, it's definitely fetch Red Source Bolt here,
Mm-hmm.
especially after seeing evolution in hand.
Yeah.
So, red black or red green?
Counts on his hand. 90%, like a lot more percent of the time, you want to get the red black one.
Yeah, that's fair.
'Cause there-
Especially if you have like Lily in hand or
Yeah, there's a lot more. Like your double black cards are better than your like. You don't have any double green cards. The only reason you would want more green sources is
You
if
have
you have
more
like
green
Scoos in
cards.
hands.
you have more green cards like your Goyfs, your Scoozes. I guess you don't. No,
Goys and Scooses.
Activation of Raging Ravines. So
You only need 1 green for that if you don't
You need-
include the ravine.
Oh, just casually rook Blood Moon, play Scoos, make you focus on that, and then Blood Moon you.
Yeah, seems. I saw Magus of the Moon in his deck.
Yeah, so he's
We're
counting
pretty confirmed on those, but it's still only 8.
plus
Are you
evolution.
just
Evolutions are
including
the 9 through
I
12.
feel like that's kind of cheating.
No, because it goes and gets Magus. Like
But-
every
but
creature
that
in your
means you
deck
only
gets
play 8.
Magus. So you're essentially playing 12 moons that way.
I guess if you count 12 Post and Vesuvius.
Just bolt number 2 here. If he fetches another non-basic, he's just going to get shut out of the game here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, non-basic. Come on, non-basic.
Well, he saw Blood Moon, so he should get a
Yeah,
basic.
okay.
Like he literally took a.
Well, he
a
didn't see
Moon
this
again.
Blood Moon, but
Yeah, but like your deck, your opponent's deck's playing at least some amount of Blood Moons, and then you see Eldritch Evolution, which could mean anything's up.
and a Bob.
Yeah,
seems
it's pretty
good.
good.
I think you just jam Blood Moon though. Yep.
Yeah.
Mana's still perfect.
Can
And
play-
I hit the Finks and the evolution in hand.
Yeah, can get the
Can't
Sidgarda.
cast the evolution, but
Yep, cannot cast. Reveals this.
reveals
a
mountain.
Reveals mountain.
Drew Scoos, it looks like.
We got in chat. So this deck does nothing against like fair mana decks.
What deck is that?
True.
Oh, it does nothing against burn.
Yeah, or like It probably stops down a decent, not too much of the the white hate bears or maybe the green white hate bears.
So you
Gets
just
another mountain here.
jam Kitchen Finks here and feel pretty happy.
I don't know if you're feeling that happy. Your opponent has a Dark Confidant that's going off.
Well, if you really want to, you can swords it, but I don't suggest it.
I'd like to swords it, but
Well-
he hit the path so.
That's what I meant. Like, pathing it here seemed real bad.
You really want to pass something, don't you?
Catching, just casting Finks here, though, holds back his board.
Yeah.
Like, Finks is definitely the better play. And then if you hit a second green source, you're just in business.
Mm-hmm.
Another mountain.
Yep. Like, I guess
More
he's like,
mountains.
taking damage, but he isn't doing stuff either. You got 3
He
mountains
can
and a 4.
activate the Raging Ravine this turn.
Yep. If he chooses not to play the other Raging Ravine.
He would have to take 2 to attack with the Raging Ravine, but
But he can't because it's a mountain.
you can still take 2 to have it come
No,
and play
the
on top.
Raging Ravine.
Oh, yeah, it is a mountain. Oh,
The-
Blood Moon. What do you know?
Yeah, it's a card.
I even mentioned Blood Moon turning off his deck, and it was just like,
Oh, drew the forest.
oh, we're in business here. Hello, Sigarda.
Yeah.
Come on, main deck Sigarda. Come on, main deck Sigarda. It doesn't matter. It's a mountain. It doesn't matter which mountain you tap. Finks trigger. And Evolution exiled.
With the persist trigger on the side. 50.
Hey, there's a Sigarda. Who knew?
Yeah. If
Evolution.
these Eldritch Evolution decks keep get bigger, I don't know if I'll actually be playing Jund at the
I
the-
don't
the
suggest
GP.
it. Like, they're all going to be playing at least one Sigarda in the main.
Yeah.
And Evolution, I'm really happy I picked up my set of them last week.
Yeah, I might have to go do that in a minute. Because it just seems like this deck seems so possible to play in so many different forms.
Oh yeah,
The one thing that I'm like stuck on is like 4 Evolution, 4 Kitchen Finks.
that card, like, you have to get in the yard first, you have to exile it so you don't have to keep fighting it. Ugh. I don't even know, like, what to expect out of the sideboards here. Like, I'm assuming Jason has at least 1 Damnation just to, like, try and fight against this. But when your deck is 12 Blood Moons, 4 Tutors, 4 Sigarda, plus Sigarda, like, it seems like you're pretty heavily favored in this matchup, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Kyosuke always seems to have the sweet decks. He's playing the Blink deck with a Chrome in it. Now he's playing 12 Blood Moon.
Yep.
I might honestly steal his deck for GPND. Like, this is pretty sweet. Honestly, what I'm really hoping for is that he has multiple Sigarda. One in the main, one in the side, brings in the second one. Deal with the first one, here's another one.
A good card for like it's possible these decks will probably appear at the GB coming up, not like earlier. So I might be trying to stack some Graph Digger's Cages in my sideboard.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if you plan on playing at GPND, I would definitely be taking at least 2 Graph Digger's Cages, because Evolution is nuts.
Yeah, and it's good. Still good against like the Dredge deck that won the Baltimore Classic too, to a lesser degree.
Like, Evolution is probably the best green tutor just in Modern. Like, I'm going to go ahead and say that. Without Pod in the format, is the best green tutor. Like, the only reason I think Coco would see more play than it is because it hits 2 creatures for the price of 1. Just the fact that you pay 3 mana and you get +2 to your creatures. Oh god, it's so nuts.
Yeah, it is no Pod though, because Pod was like a serious
Yeah.
overtime effect, but like this is a good
Repeatable effect does win out there, but this is just like it's not +1, it's +2
Yeah.
for 1 less, for the same cost.
But
I
like it
guess.
also exile itself. If it didn't exile itself, this card would be super nutters.
It would be way too good, because you would just go get Eternal Witness, get back
Yeah,
that.
turn one like turn two get Eternal Witness off like a Birds or a Noble, then turn 3 like
Well, you'd go like turn 1 bird into
To turn-
Finks,
yeah.
and to turn 3 that, get Ewit, get it back, and then turn 4 do it all over again. I definitely think Evolution is going to be the way of the future for the green decks. It'll either be a Coco deck or an Evolution deck, or both.
I don't know. Like we said, like the past
Yeah.
streams, we think that I
The
think
5
that
drops are too important.
Yeah, that Chord and Evolution is the correct combination.
Well, it's either that or you try and go super wide with the 3 drops or less using Coco. Like, Junk, the Abzan Coco company,
Yeah.
like, that will still probably exist, but you'll also have the Evolution Chord decks.
Yeah. This is, I think like, a better way to put it is like this is probably like the next step, and then in like the Kiki Chord decks.
Yeah.
Not like because like they had like the Nahiri that came now, but like I don't really.
But this one's a 2 turns faster. Like,
Yeah. Like another person pointed out, if it didn't exile, you could like Goblin Dark Dwellers instantly to get back an Elish Norn.
Ugh. Seems
God.
insane.
Yeah.
Just go from 3 to 7 in one jump.
Yeah, it's oof.
I'm glad nobody has said anything about like Allosaurus or whatever the hell it is.
Allosaurus, right? I don't even know what
Yeah.
that card does.
Neither do I. I know everybody was talking about it, and it's just like, why would you even do that? Like, you don't need to.
There's a Thragtusk in Kyosuke's hand.
That also seems pretty good against Jun. Let's be honest here.
Yeah. And a Kitchen Finks and
And a
some,
bird.
some dorks. Yeah, I think it's still a
Double
Scoos
bird.
too.
And he has second land. This hand's sweet.
Triple land, double
Of course,
bird,
the
Scoos,
first bird is
Thragtusk.
going to get bolted
Oh,
here.
easily.
Guaranteed bolt. Actually, it doesn't look like Jason has it. I think he's representing it, just doesn't have it. Yep. Bob, though.
Yep, nice card. But you're letting your opponent have 3 mana on turn 2.
Oh, yeah.
Allosaurus.
Oh, here we go. You may have removed.
What? This card just seems bad.
Yeah, I don't see why everybody is super excited about this. Like, I guess you can go from this to a 9, but on turn 3. Or
Yeah, but what like?
Actually, you
it's
could
a
do it
9
on
or
turn 2.
lower, so you get anything really.
You could get 9 or less. I
Yeah.
don't think you would want to do that, though. That's too much card disadvantage. That's worse than Force of Will.
Yeah.
That's
So
significantly
you have to get rid
worse.
of 2 green cards, right?
Yeah, then you have to sacrifice the creature, and you have to cast a spell.
Yeah.
Seems real poor.
Also have to have 3 lanes.
Yeah. Or, like, turn 1 birds, turn 2, cast that evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So turn 2. You could have any creature on the board, essentially, other than, like, Emrakul and Worm.
Mm-hmm.
This Lavamancer is actually, once he gets cards in his yard, it seems like it'll be real good.
Maybe like Kyosuke like has 2 Thragtusks in hand here.
Yeah, but he's nowhere close to 5.
He's a land away. If none of these birds die.
So is it Scoos or Goif? Probably Scoos.
Yeah. Scoos.
He might go double Bob. It's risky, but he might want more cards.
Yeah, I think Scoos would probably be better here because like then you can maybe get rid of the Kitchen Finks next turn. If you get like a fetch land, you get like Abrupt Decay something.
Like, a lot of things have to go right. I don't think it will. I think it might be Bob, actually. Just, you need more cards in hand. Like, you need cards to fuel the Grim Lavamancer, so the more Bobs you have in play, the better Lavamancer is going to be.
Yeah. Well, he's offering Bob for a trade here. Kyosuke says no thank you.
One of them is Eldritch
No comment. No comment. He's going to rip it off the top. You know he is.
It's a professional play.
You got to play to your outs. Ripping Evolution here seems like a pretty sweet out.
Yep.
Goes with the Goyf, the 1-2 Goyf.
It's bigger than the O one we saw earlier against Slivers.
And it didn't look like an Evolution. Lightning Bolt.
Mm.
Interesting. It does kill Goyf here if he's interested.
Yep.
It's tempting to actually just bolt the Goyf, cast Bird.
Yeah.
I think that's
seems
what
like
I
a
would
good
do.
play here.
That way, any land casts Thragtusk next turn.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's tapping a red mana, I imagine. Well, he was. Now he is.
What's he doing? What's he doing? No, no, what?
Looks like
That's
he's
not
trying
how
to
you
cast
do
the
that.
Scoos. Yeah.
That's not how you do that. There we go. There we go. What are you killing now? It might... I don't know. It's... Okay. So you just...
Goes with the Goyf.
Yeah. It might have been the Lavamancer. There's definitely an argument for it, so... And cast the other bird. So,
So yeah, there's a lot of cards Jason here can see off his Dark Confidant and his draw to make this Lavamancer a little bit more active.
into the third Bob.
Third Bob is not one of them.
No. Not at all. He needs, like, fetch land here.
Fetch Maelstrom Pulse, that's also not really what he's wanting here.
No, it's exactly what he wants. He kills both birds.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but like
That's really good because
Kyosuke's
Kyosuke
only
missed a
on
land
2
drop.
Oh, he's missed a couple, I believe.
No, this is last turn was his first missed land drop.
Well, oh yeah, Jason was on the play.
Yeah, so. And Jason's going to miss his land drop this turn, so.
Mm-hmm.
If I was Jason, I would definitely pulse the birds. Like, no questions asked. It's too much value.
Yep, that's what he's going for. Kyosuke gives a chuckle.
It says double Stone Rain for 3. I'll take it.
So he drew a land.
Yeah, that's fine, but he's significantly far away from casting Thragtusk, though. Though the Scoos is looking pretty hot.
Yep. I would have cracked my land before though. Possibly just shocking myself getting a temple card so you can't get it in response to the Grim Lavamancer.
It's going to be a red-green land here.
Yeah. So yeah, I did a stomping ground then.
Yeah.
I would just want to play around the Grim Lavamancer and like possible Kolaghan's Command in my opponent's hand.
Yeah, I definitely would have upped it to a 3, eating the Goyf. Turning off the
I
Lavamancer.
don't know if I'd necessarily do it first like that. I just want to make sure I wouldn't have a fetch land in play to do it. Because like now, if he tries to crack it into turn, he could just kill it with the Lavamancer.
I would have done it straight away.
Mm-hmm.
It turns off the Lavamancer, makes your Scoos bigger. Like,
Yeah.
there's not much
There's
downside.
a Thrun in Jason's hand.
No Sigarda.
Yeah, it ain't no Sigarda. Maybe if he has he gets a godless shrine off this Bloodsand Mire and plays a worship, that'd be pretty good.
Abrupt Decay. Okay. Response, I think you eat Goyf.
Yeah, but
Actually, you might not want to fetch to keep the land density in your deck slightly higher. Not that it matters like a whole lot,
Yeah,
but
he chooses the fetch here. Now, if I was Kyosuke, I'd exile. I'd try to Grim Lavamancer or something here. Chooses not to get a red source. So I'd probably
that's kind of surprising given the number of Blood Moon effects on his deck.
Mm-hmm.
Response.
Game 2.
Jason is at a lower life total here, though.
I don't think the life total is what's going to really matter here. Jason has a million cards in hand, has more mana, and has a bigger board.
I don't know if the board's necessarily bigger.
I would much rather have Jason's board than I would Kyosuke's.
Well, yeah. Draws a Blood Moon.
What
See?
did I tell you? Should have gotten the red-green source here.
Chooses the trade, yeah. Seems like a simple decision.
Yeah, I definitely feel like Jason's pretty far ahead in this game.
Yep.
Kyosuke needs to rip like land.
Kyosuke's still pretty in it. He just needs to get like red source and then into another land, and then he'll be able to slam Thragtusks in a row. That's pretty hard to beat.
So it's gonna be Goyf Blood or Goyf Bob this turn, I think.
Yeah, that'd be pretty strong. I'd be kind of maybe keen to try to slam the Thrun to get like a quick clock on, which is also what
Kitchen Finks. Okay.
Kitchen Finks is a thing. Gets the land. Sweet. We'll get you next round. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the deck is one of the more interesting things I've seen in a while. So
Did Kyosuke say he's going to 15? I feel like that'd be pretty incorrect.
I have you 19, 18, right? And then back to 20 from the Finks. And then 18 from a Bob hit.
Yeah, that's what another guy said over here. That Kyosuke usually tries to play something cool or sweet.
Down to 14.
this is one of the sweeter decks I think we've seen him play.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're just like 100% set on like getting a red source here, taking 2, and slamming this Blood Moon.
1, 2, 3, 4,
He has a Whisper over
5,
elementals in his
6.
deck. That's pretty sweet.
7, 8, 12. He should be at 16, I think.
13 hit.
Mm-hmm.
No, he took an additional 3. Yeah, so 13 is right.
Slams this Blood Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Your opponent only has a swamp and some mountains.
Yeah, definitely seems fine here.
Pretty good against the Thrun in hand.
I'm surprised he
And
didn't
Tarmogoyf.
shoot at end of turn here.
These novices with your Grim Lavamancer. Swing for 3.
He really needs to rip a land next turn. Kyosuke does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this might be out of reach here.
Or Jason could flip an Emeracle.
Yeah, about that. Was that land?
Scoos.
Scoos?
It's
Scoos seems
pretty.
fine.
It's pretty similar to a land.
He needs to start eating some of his own dudes, though. Wait to see if he activates the Lavamancer here.
Yeah, I doubt he will though.
Might try and... Well, he can't terminate EOT.
Yep, he only has double red up. He only has triple red.
Definitely... Kyosuke definitely needs to hit that 5th land sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try it for it.
2 to you. 2 to me? Yep.
Gain 1.
Yeah,
Come on.
gain 1.
Definitely activate the Scoos here before passing turn. Come on, Kyosuke. You've got... Oh!
That seems very wrong.
Yeah, seems very bad.
Draw for 10.
Unless there's something we don't see here.
Yeah.
Looks like Jason's stuck with some lands in hand. And by lands, I mean mountains.
Yeah, all the mountains in hand. Terminate?
Looks like he's just got to terminate this. Make quick work of it.
Yeah. Still gain a life here, though.
Yeah. Just eat your own Scoos.
Eat a bird.
Yeah, just eat a
Take
creature.
5.
Yeah. Goes to
So
4.
he needs to hit the land this turn.
Yeah, or possibly another Finks. Draws
Ugh.
a Blood Moon.
Ugh, the worst draw.
Yeah, double Thragtusk in hand. Going to game 3.
That was a mold of 6, so.
Yep.
Oh, I was dead like 18 different ways that game. He just didn't draw it. Yeah. I guess this is what I have to do. I don't know. The pulse was pretty. The pulse was good.
The pulse was insane.
Yeah.
Double Stone Rain for 3.
Did you see my hand? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Kyosuke's hand just... It said if he ever hit 5 mana, he was dead. Be interesting to see. Okay, so you took out some of the Magus of the Moons.
Yeah, because those are still only 2/3s, so they'll die to bolt.
They're 2/2s.
They're 2/2s, so they still
Yeah.
die to bolt. Whatever.
Looks like he left one in as an evolution
These
target.
days, if you're winning a game simply by dropping a Blood Moon, your opponent simply doesn't deserve to win.
I can't argue with that fact.
So main board, I know he has 4 Moons, 4 Magus, 4 Evolution, some amount of Birds, Sidgarda, and Oozes. But I feel like that's what we've seen like both these games. It's only like 30 cards max.
It's all about consistency. That's all his deck is.
Yeah. Need some spice in there though.
Needs an Elishnorn.
Elishnorn, maybe a Corsair or Crucifix.
I don't know about that.
Corsair or Crucifix is pretty sweet.
I don't know. It's no Finks. Like, Finks is strictly
I'd
better
rather
than this
get a
deck.
Corsair or Crucifix than a Finks against Burn on turn 2.
I believe it. Eldritch Evolution is definitely a
I
thing.
don't know. Like, I think I'd rather have the Finks. Especially if I have the Evolution.
Well, you just get more card advantage and life gain per your lands, and then you also don't take damage off your lands nearly
Yeah,
as
but
much.
you don't want to Evolution a Courser, whereas a Finks, it's just like,
Yeah, but it's also a great what's his name? Corsair's a great blocker compared to Finks, because like he's a 2/4, so like they'll have to use a 2/2. It blocks all their X2s, and then they'll take a bolt or some type of Searing Blaze effect.
Certainly.
I don't know, like, the Finks is also going to end up being a 2-for-1 as well, so, and it's going to gain more life. If they deal with both, say they deal with both of them immediately, the Finks will gain more life.
Yeah.
See if Kyosuke can keep a 7 this time around.
Mm-hmm.
I had high hopes for that 6. That 6 was pretty solid, but
Yeah, just need one more land, and you probably would have got there, honestly. Looks like he doesn't have a Birds in his hand, but he has some lands, Finks, and Skoos. Maybe double Skoos.
definitely looks keepable.
Yeah, the Whisper. He also, I feel like in every deck Kyosuke runs, he has a Whisperwood Elemental, at least like one of.
Why?
I don't know, but I'm glad for that because I have like like 2 pages filled in my spec binder.
The card is worthless.
The card. It'll see its day eventually.
No, card is bad. Relic on 1? Seems okay. Skews on 2. Finks on 3. Keep your Goyfs turned off. Keep your Lawmancers off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be as good as Kyosuke wants it to be, but
Remember that old deck that won like one of the first Modern Pro Tours, or at least top 8? It was played by like Nakamura or something like that with the Aether Vials and the Goyfs and the Cryptics.
yeah,
I think
the
it was
Eternal
really sweet.
Command,
Yeah, the Eternal Command. I think it was pretty sweet. I wish you could still play that now, but
Abrupt Decay.
Abrupt Decay is a thing, and then like your creatures just don't do the same mouse things. And
Oh,
you're, like
no.
your deck's pretty awkward without your Aether Vials.
Yeah. Your deck is super awkward. It's like the worst control deck in the format. Jason's hand looks like a bunch of lands here.
Does
So,
it, from what you
yeah.
see?
Like, it looks like Scoozed, Pulse, and lands.
Maybe he was just trying to hope to get another like double pulse, or another like 2-for-1 off his pulse again, and a double Stone Rain.
Fetch double basic here. Swamp Forest.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's what I would be doing here. Like, you've got enough lands in hand where I think you can safely just get double basic. Yeah. Make him... He's having to respect the Blood Moon this time around, so...
Twos and threes.
And Scoos. Playing Goyf. Playing his 1-2 Goyf. And casts a Finks here.
Yeah, Fidge's not really a better play.
Does he have an evolution in hand?
Yeah.
Yep. Seems real good.
if I could have him put you up against a Fidge in the last round. Sure, but you don't want to jump off. Why?
It's not good for. So I feel like the Finks here is going to cause Jason a little bit of trouble next turn when it gets evolved.
Yeah, get that Sidgarda.
That Sigarda is going to be the game ender here again.
Yeah, Sidgarda, Genslayer.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah. Honestly, if I were to play this Eldritch Evolution deck at like in a GP, I'd definitely probably play 2 Sidgarda main. Just because
I'd
it's
go 1-1.
such a win. It's like the.
I'd be tempted to play a Baneslayer just because of how much I love Baneslayer.
I'm also playing Baneslayer. I'm just playing
that's-
everything.
And a Thragtusk too.
Why wouldn't I? It's all my decks
So
is gonna
many
be
fives.
1s,
and
3s, and 5s.
And one Kiki Jiki.
I don't know if I play Kiki Jiki. I don't know if I'm going. I've looked at the red version. Like the best it gives you is Kiki Jiki for like an instant win, and then like maybe Zealous Conscripts.
Yeah.
But like I feel like just going green white and is pretty sweet.
Bolt your skews, keep my skews.
Yeah. Best of both worlds.
Tap my relic to exile my skews.
Whoa.
That's tech right there, let me tell you.
It's something. Target myself.
See? See?
See? Oh.
It's like I have foresight. Like I know what the hell's going on in game.
He could trade here if he really wanted to, and still get that Sidgarda this turn. But
No, I think you just take your 2 life and your Sigarda and be happy with it.
yeah. Look at these basics here from Kyosuke. It's almost like he's playing a blood
Moon deck?
Yeah.
How do I want to tap for this evolution that's going to beat you single-handedly?
Honest.
Hope you have that damnation in hand.
Attack for 3.
Yeah, I'm going again for some extra damage.
Getting the value in.
Ugh.
That's dirty, Kyosuke. Dirty. Taps my 3 forest.
Oh, and I get it back because you don't have an open green. Hope that lightning bolt was worth it. I hope it was worth it.
Jun players nearby vomit. Just ugh. Have they? Oh my god! When was the last time they printed such like a hate card for a single deck? Like Stony Silence was also like.
Stony Silence and that were both in the same set.
Not same set.
Block.
Same block, definitely, but.
Restricting the
Jesus. Oh my god. Sidgarda, Junslayer, Angel.
Yeah, and Jason just keeps ripping lands here. Like, he does have a Cletus, but I don't think that's going to do him much good.
Yeah, Cletus doesn't really beat a Sidgarda. Unless it's like the Cletus is on board and it's already like a 5/6. And like the Jun player's already at 11 here, so that's like a 3-turn clock.
Exile a card.
Get rid of your land. Untap.
I might have just cracked it to go ahead and draw a card, honestly, but I can see the benefit to not doing so. I know I don't play another creature for the rest of the game, though.
I played Noble Hierarchy here.
No, I play it next turn, because you only need to deal 11.
I guess that would work.
Here, it's just another target for the Cletus to eat. He says he's at 5? Okay, yeah. +1 from the Exalted, okay. Can Cletus grow big enough, fast enough, to keep him alive? Not when he continues to draw lands. He does have a removal spell in hand, but...
Not a cheap one. If he had a bolt, this game would like possibly really be really close, but it does not. Like usually bolt a Finks here, like sack to that guy, gain 5. It's pretty big.
I think you have to pulse the Finks.
Finks isn't exiled, is it? Oh no, Cletus
From the
exiled.
Cletus, yeah.
Exiled. I was thinking Pulse exiled. So you swing for 3.
Exile targeting you. because it makes the Gleef go down to a 2/3 rather than a 3/4.
You can just crack it and make it to 0.
Yeah, no reason to. Like,
If you
it's
get a
going to do
path,
more
it's a lot
work.
better.
Hmm?
If you get a path or possibly, yeah, path. So you're taking 2, 5, 6, 7. Going up to 8.
It's 7 total, and I gain 3.
So Cletus, I guess Cletus does a manageable job of it, trying not to die to Baneslayer Angel.
You mean Gunslayer?
Gunslayer Angel. Yeah. Did I say Baneslayer Angel?
And there's the path for the Cletus.
Yeah.
So disgusting.
Swing for 6, put you to 2, pass.
This is like, I think Jason's going to swing for, or try and swing for lethal here, and it's just like, no, sorry. 2, 4, 6, 9. He has 13 on board, but he also has to deal with the relic, which will
And
knock
the
out the
blocker.
Gleef. Yeah, and a blocker.
Draws another Cletus. Not exactly what he's wanting.
No, seems kind of poor.
Yep.
Like, does he sack the zombie to Cletus, hoping to gain some extra life here?
Yeah, that's definitely the correct play because you have nothing in hand, so you just try to, because like if it does work, you go up to 7, you're not dead next turn, and you're threatening your opponent to be dead next turn.
Yeah, of course that just opens you up to be blown out by the path.
But you're already dead on board, so you have to at least try.
Yeah. Looks like that's the game plan. So I think you just go ahead and pop the relic here. Huh?
Well, you just make it a 1/2,
Yeah.
and then
I say take it because unless he sacks, it's still lethal. So force him to sack the zombie,
1,
then
2,
path.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Well, it's not lethal even if he sacks.
Hmm?
It's not even lethal.
Well,
if
it's
he
not about lethal. It's about making him.
gain life.
Yeah.
Go up to 7, then it shows him the path. Yep.
There we go.
Good games, man.
Kyosuke with the innovative evolution deck.
Yeah.
Sweet one.
And the slip throw from Jake.
We'll be back for the next one, folks.
You take 6, and the painful truths are extremely painful for you. And these stupid scions are protecting me from Liliana.
Did you have it? Yeah. 10?
Actual stone
That's
rain?
the stone raid. This
What
is
are you
nuts.
doing?
Go. This is the situation. This is why.